Hey Chelsea Peers, it's Emily Ann, and today we'll have an upper body focused bar class. What you'll need is 2 sets of light weights. We'll grab a set of 1 to 3 pound, and then another set of 3 to 5 pound. All right guys, so go ahead and pick up your lighter weights. These are your 1 to 3 pound weights. Let's go ahead and step your left foot in front, and then about hip width distance apart, we're gonna press the ball of your right foot behind you. All right, let's go ahead and bend our knees. Reach your arms right in front of you, about shoulder height. Then we're gonna hinge your torso forward, pull your elbows back, and then extend your back leg. Sweep your arms around, palms face each other. Pull your elbows back, hinge your torso forward, extend your back leg. We'll do that again. You keep going. Sweep around, and then extend. Sweep around, chest forward. Back presses back, chest forward. So we're getting into our back body triceps as your torso hinges. Then as you sweep your arms around in front of you, we're getting into the top, front of our shoulders. Now, keep in mind how much you're bending your knees. While this is an upper body focus class, I do want you to keep the full body moving. So if your lower body's feeling great, keep those hips lower. If maybe you just had a really intense lower body day, maybe earlier today, maybe yesterday, feeling a little sore, bring those hips a little higher. More important that we move the torso forward and back as we sweep the arms back and forward. Give yourself 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. This time I want you to hold that torso forward, pull your elbows up, extend your arms back behind you. Let's step both feet inwards, about hip width distance apart. Begin to squeeze the arms closer together. Squeeze in, 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 in. Now you hold this position. I want your chest to stay a little bit higher than your hips, right? So try not to be completely 180 because that can cause a lot of stress on the lower back body when we're there for a while. So we'll keep the chest a little bit more upright and then think about lengthening in the spine. So as we're activating the triceps, getting the shoulder blades, elbows, wrists closer together, crown of the head reaches forward, tailbone stretches backwards, lengthening your torso. All right, hold that neck squeeze inwards. Flip your palms to face the ceiling. Just pulse up, up, up. Now as your palms lift higher, we gotta make sure that chest stays open. Imagine you're squishing a marshmallow between your shoulder blades, right? Hold it. And by hold it, I mean hold your marshmallow. Keep lifting those wrists higher. Up and up. Let's add a little lift of the hips. You keep going. So as your hips are lifting up, make sure it's the abs that's initiating that movement. So the abs lift away from the tops of your pants, activating, once again, protecting that lower back body. Exhale. In 8, in 7, we're gonna hold that lift. You got 1 more. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that lift. Flip your palms to face inwards once more. Re-squeeze that shoulder blade, the shoulder blades together, your marshmallow between them. Tiny bend and extend your arms straight. Bend, reach, bend, reach. So when your arms bend, there's that baby bend in your elbows and a big extension back with your wrists. Let's send our hips down this time. Now, when you straighten your arms, if you're having trouble getting the wrist above the hips, then I want you to ditch the weights, get right back into it without the weights. Get those wrists even higher, get the chest more open, lift those elbows higher as you bend your arms. 10 seconds, that's it. And if you still got your weights, excellent, keep them up. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out of it, take a moment, roll those shoulders down your back. If you did put down your light weights, pick them up again. All right, breathe in deeply and exhale. We're gonna keep our right foot forward this time, keeping your feet on your railroad tracks, about hip width distance apart. We're gonna go ahead and step the ball of your left foot behind you. Bend your knees. Sweep your arms around in front of you, about shoulder height, palms face each other. Then go ahead and hinge your torso forward, straighten your back leg, lift your elbows, extend your arms straight behind you. Sweep around, pull your elbows back and hinge. Sweep around, pull your elbows back and hinge. that going. Now remember the focus of this exercise, to heat up your back body and your shoulders. As we lengthen in our torso, the legs are just a bonus. So if your legs are working the hardest right now, I want you to lift the hips a little bit more and focus on moving the arms with a bit more resistance. Maybe we're moving through honey that's been in the fridge for a little bit, really thick. You keep going. As you're moving thick though, make sure it's not rigid. You wanna move smooth, right? Find that reach, that length. All right, you guys have 20 more seconds in this variation. Then we're coming up out of the position. So really focus on finding more length in the body right here. 15 seconds. Show off that long neck. 8, 7, 6, 5, proud chest. 3, 2, let's finish out this last one and sweep around. Woo, and up. All right, we're gonna keep these light weights in your hands, so still 1 to 3 pounds, somewhere around there. Check out your heels. Heels together, toes apart, feet in a V shape. Let's go ahead and bend your arms. Pull your elbows behind you. Big squish between your shoulder blades. Begin to pulse. In, in, in. Let's create a bend in the knees. Look down at your knees for a moment. Make sure your knees are going beyond your toes, in line with your second and third toe on each foot. That way we keep our alignment. Then bring your gaze right back up. Lift up from your waistline. Reach up from the top of the head, shoulders down. Now wrap the forearms back so we find a bigger stretch in the front of your shoulders. Let's add a pulse in your hips. Woo! All right, 6 more. Your lats should be feeling some heat. Finding a big stretch in the front of your shoulders, rotator cuff. 3, 2, all right, remember this feeling. We're gonna reach those arms out to the side, then have a great big person in front of you, but keep your chest open. Then reach those arms right back out into that wide second position. Pull the elbows behind you, find that rotation in the forearms. Reach out, hug in. Reach out and open. Reach out, hug in. Reach out and squeeze. Reach out, hug in. Chest stays open. Keep that going. I'm just gonna go sideways here. Now when we squeeze our elbows together, notice how this is so tempting. Arching the back. We're gonna fight against that by knitting the rib cage together underneath your chest. So you keep going with that movement with the arms, the legs. Just wanna find the feeling of maybe your finger and thumb just pinching those upper ribs together. Of course, your arms are doing something else right now. They can't let go of those weights and pinch those ribs together. So I just want you to imagine it. That same sensation of you pinching, you're gonna create that without even doing anything. You got 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold that beautiful oval shape. We'll create a bend in the knees. All right, guys, we're gonna shift our weight to our left foot. Point your right foot out in front of you. Let's reach the left arm forward and up, and then right back down. Forward and up, and right back down. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Keep that lift of your waistline. Next time you reach the arm forward and up, we're gonna lift that right leg as well. Forward and up, and down. Forward and up, and down. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a moment, release those arms down. Roll the shoulders down your back. Bend your knees. Bring those arms right back to that oval shape. We'll go ahead and shift our weight to our right foot. Point your left foot out in front of you, your right arm. Forward and up, then right back down. You keep going. Now when you lift your arm to that higher position, you want to keep that arm in front of your hairline. If you don't bring it in front of your hairline, you will probably arch your back and disengage the abs, lose your center. So let's keep the center. Hold that pinch of the ribs, press the shoulders down, keep your fingers in front of the hairline. Next time you lift the arm, lift the left leg. This can be as high as you want. Can be a centimeter off the floor. Can be all the way up, parallel to the ground. 4 more. You keep going. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And down. Lift those shoulders up, roll them down your back. All right, if you can, you're gonna switch out these light weights for something a little bit heavier. So I'd say 3 to 5 pounds would be great. All right, I'm gonna go for these beautiful 5s. Bring your heels right back together, toes apart, finding that nice V shape. Let's go ahead and bend our arms 90-degree angles, palms face the ceiling. Now flex your biceps. Press your elbows into your ribs, and just a small pulse up. So if you have something below 5 pounds, you're really gonna have to create your resistance to start. Kind of like when you slide your hands underneath the countertop and then you try to lift the countertop off the floor. Of course, it's bolted down. That tabletop isn't going anywhere, but you're gonna find that tension in the biceps. That's what we want. Little pulse, little pulse. We're going full range. Full bend and extend. Woo! All right, now as our arms move, gotta make sure that torso stays lifted and pulled up. So you might see that my torso kind of wants to rock forward to back a little bit. I'm fighting to keep that lift from all sides of my waistline to limit that movement in my torso. Lift up from the back body, pull in and up in the front body, and then separate your ribs from your hips on the side. All right, keep it going. 4 more, then we hold the bend. In 3, in 2, hold the bend. All right, we're gonna step our right foot out to the side. Just a little step out, bend your knees, then we're gonna push off as we close, other side. Push off, just a little bend, because again, this isn't a lower body class. Just to keep our full body active. Bend and lengthen, bend and lengthen. Keep that going. Now you guys, I want you to keep these weights in your hands. I am dying right now, so I'm gonna switch to something a little lighter. You guys keep going. We only have about 1 more minute left. Step out and in, out and in. And have no shame to switch to something a little lighter, but the tension's still gotta be there. That resistance. Moving through. Honey, let's bend in the fridge for a little bit. We got 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. Flip your palms to face inwards. We're gonna bend our arms, lift your elbows off your ribs, then alternate extending your arms forward. Switch, switch. Bring your bend to your knees. Begin to pulse your hips down, down, down. Open your arms out to a narrow V. You can still see your full weight in your peripheral vision. Woo! Switch, switch, switch. We're almost there. In 10 seconds at your final variation. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, and your final. Don't give up yet. 3, 2, 1. Both arms out. Now from here, bend your arms, elbows point down to the floor. We're gonna punch. Out, out, hips pulse, up, up. Now for a little bonus. Feel your toes spread into the floor. Then your heels are gonna squeeze inwards towards each other. That's gonna wake up your inner thighs. Then start to squeeze your glutes. Lift up from your waistline. Press the shoulders down. Reach those knuckles out through the top of your head. You got 15 seconds. Out, out, out with those knuckles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Even if your arms have to go down a little lower, we don't stop. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take it down. Angle those heels backwards. We're gonna put those weights to the floor. Let's get a nice upper body stretch. Just a real quick one here. Let's go ahead and find a neutral stance. Soft bend to the knees, never locking out the joints here. We'll go ahead and reach our arms out behind us. And then from here, I want you to rotate your thumbs closer together. So the palms rotate outwards. Squeezing between the shoulder blades, reach more to back diagonals. Then as you reach a little bit more to the back left diagonal with that left hand, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. You're gonna find a nice stretch down the left side of your body into that left bicep. And if you're not feeling it, reach a bit more to that back left diagonal. Breathe in deep. And then other side, and a little moment of release. And then reach right back out. Reaching more with your right. Bring your left ear to left shoulder. Keep reaching to that back right diagonal with your right hand. Maybe even rotate your thumb a bit more back. And then release. All right, bring one arm across your chest. Look over the shoulder. With that same arm, we're gonna take that hand between your shoulder blades, grab your elbow, and guide a little bit to the side. Maybe even lean to the side. And release. Other side, bring your arm across your chest, look over the shoulder. Big inhale. And release. We'll take that hand, bring it between your shoulder blades, take your elbow, give it a little pull to the side, and you could stay right here. If you want a bit more, go ahead and lean to the side. And release. All right, awesome job, guys. Drink some water, and I'll see you again soon.